All right, boys. This is the official draft order selection for the Mill City Fantasy League. I'm your co-commish. We've got numbers here, 12 of them. We got names here, 12 of those. That's going to be the final list once we've drawn this in the next few seconds. Kels is going to film this, so for posterity. And I'm going to post a picture of this piece of paper right here immediately to everyone so that we all know our draft order. And then subsequently, a video is going to be posted to YouTube. So I'll either embed that link in the actual fantasy app, or I'll just post the link so that you guys can find it on the official YouTube channel. All right, take that. All right, here we go. All shaken up. All shaken up. All right. This is going to be the first official name. I'll show these all to the camera so that way there's no question. All right. All right. That's the third overall pick right there. That third overall pick is going to belong to one of these names in here. Deciding the fate of the league. It's unfurling in real time. Numbers in Kelly Green and in burgundy of the names. That is Mr. Chris. Now we only have one Chris because we got rid of another. So Chris, you were going to be the third overall pick. Let me write that down. Boom. All right. Next, here we go. Here we go. Fourth overall pick. All right, we're actually going numerically in order. Oh, tore off corner. Fourth overall pick is going to belong to... We're starting high. Kevy Wevy, you were going to be choosing fourth overall. What will you do, Kevy Wevy? Are you gonna draft Mr. Travion Henderson in the first round, like you've been talking all that shit about? Because Travy is not a first-round pick. Will you shock the league and do what you say? Oh, now we're going back end. All right, here we go. 12th overall pick. Going to belong to... Please, dear God, not me. Please, dear God, not me. Please, dear God, not me. I want to pick somewhere in the middle. That's my preference. Riddick, you will have the 12th overall pick. A harrowing spot, not for those faint of heart, because you will be potentially missing out on some of the absolute best players. And we have Kevy Wevy at 4. That's right. Kevin. Yeah, choosing 12th, you can absolutely miss out on some of the best players, but you can also get the value if it drops to you. And the 12th overall pick does have the distinct advantage of setting the trend as you get to pick players back to back, unlike any other. Holy shit. 12-1. 12-1. Okay. It's kind of a big deal. Number 1 overall pick. Okay. Just mixing them up a little bit. The number 1 overall pick is kind of a big moment to be happening so early. Okay, let's see who it is. Oh, thank Christ, I saw my fucking name. Pat Coffey. Pat Coffey. Not Pat P, Pat C. Oh, Pat Coffey with the number 1 overall pick. Holy shit. Pat, are you gonna go Jamar Chase? You gonna choose Jamar like everyone does in every single fucking mock draft I drafted, or are you gonna go running back and find the value, right? I think he goes Jamar Chase. It's a safe bet. 8th overall. 8th. Man, we are fluctuating pretty violently now, kind of jumping all around. Feels more random now. I like that. I would love the 8th overall pick. I wouldn't be mad about that at all. But it will belong to another. Mr. Brian. Brian! You will have the 8th overall pick, Brian. You lucky son of a bitch. You have the distinct opportunity of making people pay for their stupid mistakes when they don't draft a player high, like maybe Christian? Maybe little Christian McCaffrey in your future there? Huh? Maybe an oft-injured running back who can sometimes be the best overall player? Huh? Number 5. We're going for number 5 now. Yeah, Brian, are you going to draft Christian? You going to draft him at 8? Someone makes him fall? Someone gets scared? You gonna show everyone that you're smarter? You're going to draft that often injured player who can often be the absolute best? Randy, you will be numero 5. Bang, bang. That's it, partner. You will be number 5, Randy. Randy, for those of you who don't know, is what we call an edger. Randy likes to talk trade like he's a big-time wheeler dealer, and then, basically make you stay on the phone for an hour, agree to terms, and then never sends you the terms the next day. And then, there we go. That is number 6th. 6th pick right here is going to be decided. And then when you send him the terms of the trade, Randy just never agrees to them and he completely wastes your time. But then when you make a trade with someone else involving the same relative structure, he gets mad and yells at you and says that you're an asshole. James, you will be picking 6th overall. James is a very sound fantasy player. This is not his first rodeo. I believe James is going to be in Portugal, so very much in Randy fashion, drafting from not necessarily a third world country, but drafting while on vacay. Who knows? Maybe it'll work out, maybe it won't. We'll see. Randy's managed to be fairly competitive while drafting from like fucking countries like Belarus or Ukraine or some stupid shit. All right. 7th overall. So we're still in the heart of the order here. Let's see, where are we going? I would like 7. 7's nice. Dead center. Kind of always drafting. Not necessarily have any long breaks in the middle. Motherfuckers. Evan. Evan's new to the league, but not new to fantasy, so please don't take him lightly. We had George, who was new to the league, come in last year and beat me in the Super Bowl. It's great. Yeah, I love that. So good for you, George. All right, Evan. Evan 7. Look at that. It's Providence, Evan. Rhymes with your name. You son of a bitch. All right. Evan's a gambler. He's often right, though. So, is it really gambling if you're always right? All right. 9th overall pick. This is a good one. I like all these middle to middle late picks. We've got 9, 10, and 11, and then we've got number 2 left. So we're almost done here. The majority is finished now. Come on. I bound these up pretty fucking tight because I didn't want there to be any question. Oh, look. There's Georgie. Hiya, Georgie. You gonna float down here? We all float, Georgie. All right. Georgie going for 9. All right. Excellent, George. Well, I wish I could say I want the best for you and that I'm not sour about losing in the Super Bowl. But I hope you draft a flop at 9. I hope that's just as painful as my Super Bowl loss. Here we go. 11, aka Sticks. Where are we going with this? Who's getting number 11? We still got the 2nd overall pick left. All right, we got Patty P. I'll be choosing at the back of the draft, so I will not have the benefit of selecting back-to-back players, but I will have the benefit of choosing one pick before Riddick. And seeing as he drafts similar teams to me, maybe he'll have to think about his strategy a little more. And maybe, just maybe, that gives me the edge on him. So I'm not mad about that. I really like choosing before Riddick. Hope I don't choose one of your players. Oh, dang. Okay. This is number 10. So we got 10 and 2 left. So 10 is the only one we got left over right now. All right. So basically, once we do this, it's just process of elimination. I'll go through the formality of actually opening up the paper, but everyone else's name is going to be chosen. Calvin. Calvin, you will be getting the number 10 overall pick. Calvin. Boom. All right. We know this is going to be number 2, but for consistency, posterity, let's open it nonetheless. Number 2 overall pick. There we go. I honestly don't know whose name this is. I mean, I should, but I've gotten caught up in the narration of this whole thing. It's our commish. You don't have the number 1 overall, big dog, but you definitely have the number 2. So you will almost assuredly get the player that you want. All right. Both our hats are empty. No need to look there. That is the official draft order. Get a little zoom in there. Get a little zoom. Show everybody's name. This is going to be the official draft order now, boys, for the 2025 Mill City Fantasy League. That's everybody's name right there. Got a good shot? All right. Like I said, I'll be posting this in an embedded video or a link to a YouTube video on the actual fantasy app itself. I'm also going to send out pictures live so that everyone has it right away. So in the next couple minutes, you boys will be getting that. Game on.